Hi everyone, Heather here, and today I'm going to talk about 10 tips for looking a little slimmer. And hey, guess what? Nobody's going to get me into a size 0 anymore. I got some curves, and if you're an authentic woman, I just want you to know, I want everybody to know that this is not about body shaming or anything like that. Hey, I got my curves too, and it's just like kind of the magic of makeup where you do a little here and a little there. Well, these are just some, really they're just illusional types of things that help you to look slimmer, and if that's what you're looking for, let's go. All right, now actually this is embarrassing. This is my real body, and if you've seen my videos on this channel or you're a subscriber, and hey, thanks for that, I show me without makeup. This is me without any of my slimming ideas, and I'm actually kind of embarrassed to have Bill behind the camera because this is me. You know, I'm 62 years old and I got curves, but there are some slimming tricks that I use. Let's look at them. Okay, so here I am with my slimming look supplied. I probably wear this on a regular basis. Hey, even Hurricane likes me better this way. Anyway, so let's get into the top 10 slimming tips that I usually apply for myself. What's an alternative to this kind of look? Okay, so my number one tip is wear short sleeves. When we wear no sleeves at all, I don't know, but I'm talking for myself here and you might be able to relate, but I got that stuff, I got this stuff hanging out, and I don't know, it just takes away my confidence. So if I'm wearing a short sleeve or maybe even a cap sleeve, it just makes me feel a lot better. So the second tip is wear a camisole underneath your clothing. Now, I'm wearing a black camisole underneath this, and hey, you know, it's kind of see-through anyway, so I probably wouldn't wear it, but I love the top. It gives me a little bit of more of an elongated look when I'm wearing a camisole, and these are the ones that I love. This one is in the black, and as you can see, I got it in the lingerie department, and it's very, it's tight, but it's also breathable. I love it. And I also have a white one here that's the same make, and again, it's very breathable. And here's some ideas. I hope you can kind of get the drift of what I'm showing you here of what we could wear with a camisole underneath. This would look great with a camisole underneath, and here we go. I love this top. I love, love, love. And you know what? Because the neckline is a little bit low on this, that camisole, it just kind of keeps those girls from popping out, if you know what I mean. And here's another kind of nice look with a white camisole underneath. And hey, I could go on, but they just kind of give me the confidence under my clothing to know that everything's kind of put in and it's elongated and the girls are in good shape. All right, so the number 3 slimming tip is wear your size. What? You know what, you think that if you're a little bit, you know, not slim, let's put it that way, but you still have curves, you've got this beautiful curvy body, and you know what, hey, this is my size. And when I started gaining weight, I started wearing all these oversized clothing. I thought, you know, the more I hid, the more people won't know that I've gained weight. And it really just worked the opposite way. So I'm going to show you a look when I was in those days where I would wear these big clothes, and you'll see what I mean. So here I am in one of those oversized outfits. No shape, no nothing. And really not that pretty a look, and I thought I was getting away with it, you know, like just sort of wearing all these loose tenty kind of clothes. And actually today more than ever, let's show off some of our curves and be proud of them. So number 4 is wear a comfortable heel. You know, wearing a heel gives us that elongated look, and of course if you're going to the grocery store, you're going to the beach, you're not going to wear a heel. But for the most part, with jeans and casual pants or even a skirt, it looks so much nicer. And I've got a few shoes here that I wanted to show you. Now, every pair of shoes that I have here, I've done the investment of the leather because they just wear so beautifully and they really form fit to your feet. So if you're going to be wearing heels, make sure you have leather. But there's a lovely pair of sandals with not too much, but these are super, super comfortable. Also, let me just show you in the fall or the spring or even the winter, I have these boots, again, with a lower heel, made of leather, very, very comfortable. And also one of my favorite shoes, especially if I'm wearing a little skirt or a skirt or something like that, is this little kitten heel. And also the pointy heel, or pointy toes, I should say, on these shoes kind of elongate my feet and even make my feet look slimmer. Now, number 5 is a nice elongated pair of casual pants or jeans. In this pair of pants, as you can see, I've got a straight look down. I'm not cutting them off at the bottom in the cuffs for like a boyfriend jean because that's really going to cut my look down. And also, these jeans fit, they absolutely do, but watch the little bit of magic with these jeans. If you notice the waistband here, it's a faux fly. And what it's doing is it's bringing everything sort of up a little bit, giving me a little bit more of a tummy tuck here. And then of course, when I just sort of throw this over the top, I've got a nice look. No muffin top. All right, so these jeans just don't work for me. As you can see, they're way too long. They're kind of floating around there at the bottom. And it's not giving me that really nice, slender, elongated silhouette that I had with more of the pencil thin kind of jeans. And Bill, come on in for the close-up. Let's talk about this waistband, this kind of, and these pants fit me. I mean, there's no question. However, the problem is that my little muffin top just loves to hang over this waistband, as you can see, and it's not flattering at all. Now, number 6 is wear a darker or an opaque hose. Now, as you can see, this is giving me a very nice, slender, elongated look here. And I just have a little pointy shoe on with a smaller heel. I'm not overdoing it with the heel or anything like that. And it gives me a very nice, all really put together look. Now, talking about the opaque hose or stockings, or we used to call it in the old days leotards, and for all of you mature women, hey, go and buy some of these leotards, because, or opaque hose, or whatever you want to call them. Buy them in maybe a navy or a black or something like that, and wear maybe a skirt or a dress just above the knee. You know, if you can pull it off, it really doesn't matter about your age, and you'll find that little bit of opaque hose really helps to give you the confidence to go out there and do that. All right, for number 7, we've all got those black clothes, don't we? So yeah, it gives us a bit of confidence sometimes to wear black, but wear it underneath something. So what I'm wearing here is I have kind of a skinny pant on, and I did a very similar thing to this in somewhere around here. I'll put up connection to the fall fashion video. I think I was wearing pencil thin pants in that one, but in this one I'm wearing more skinny pants. I am covering my butt because, and also the crotch area too, because I just think it looks a lot nicer. And also, if you wear longer jewelry, it also gives you a little bit of look of length. Now, are we just going to go out wearing black? No, no, no. We want to add some color. Let's add some color. So I'm just going to throw this on top here. This is a really pretty, flowy turquoise look. And as you can see, even with the sleeves kind of popping out here, it's giving me a very lovely silhouette, but also it is brightened me up a little bit. And There you go. And we can also do a few other colors to it, or a few other ideas. And so what I'm going to do right now on this little fashion show for you, I'm just going to quickly do a presto change. And I'm just going to put on a nice green. And you'll notice also that these are a little bit, oh, it's all inside out. Sorry about that. But they're also elongating. They are long. And they are beautiful and they are flowy. So let's just do this. Give you another kind of look right there. Color. Limes, blues, oranges. Let's go. And one more look that I'm going to do, and that's with kind of like a moto jacket, you know, that super kind of cool look. And the jewelry has to go off for this one, but yeah, and maybe Bill, I can do a little bit of close-up on this one so people can see. This is actually faux leather. It's not real leather, but it looks very cool, and it's a great look for, well, spring, fall, winter, whenever, and goes great with this look. So number 8 are stretchy belts. I love my stretchy belts. Yay! You know, when you're going out and you look really great, but if you don't have a stretchy belt on, it's almost impossible to sit down and eat. You know what I'm talking about, right? This belt here, I just love it. It's got lots of stretch in it. I can put it on my hips, I can put it on my waist. Also, there are other belts out there. Some of these kind of weave leather belts, they've got a little bit of give in them, but I prefer the ones, this is one of my white ones, again, with that elasticized type of thing. And I'm just going to show you right now how lovely this belt looks if you're wearing, like, you know, the very popular types of sweater jackets, and again, spring, fall, early winter, maybe you might wear this. And the belt just really kind of makes the look, I think. Brings you in, cinches you in a little bit, and you could even put it up as well. And I just love my stretchy belts. Now number 9 is shapewear. Now you probably thought that's coming, but you know what? I didn't start wearing shapewear until about a year ago. I actually tried cutting off a pair of control top pantyhose and trying that, but it's nothing compared to a good pair of shapewear. Now you can get them for the legs, you can get them all over the place, but what I decided to opt into was one that just sort of comes up like this. As you can see, I bought it in a nude, and I actually wear a very thin pair of briefs underneath, and wow, it really brings everything in. And it's the reason I wear the briefs is because I just don't want to be washing these all the time. They are kind of an elasticized sort of thing. So anyway, so I'm telling you right now that I love these. I have this in, you know, a skin color, and I also bought them, and here maybe Bill can do a bit of a close-up, and you can just sort of see what they're like. Now, do I wear them every single day? No, I don't. I do wear them though if I'm going out to a nice party, or I want that little bit of extra oomph, you know, to bring myself in and just give me that little bit of extra confidence. And they're very comfortable too. So number 10 is your posture. Hey, this is probably the most important out of all of them. In the old modeling days, we used to be told to put a book on our head and walk and turn. And hey, you know what? It's not a bad idea. So really what you need to do is you have to have your shoulders back and really just walk and sit and meet people with confidence, and no more slumping. Just keep it a little bit straight. And I'm sure that, you know what, whether you're short or tall or slim or mature like me, you know, we all have our authentic selves. We all can walk with that confidence and a surety that we are wonderful people contributing to the world. And talking about contributing to the world, I just love my subscribers heartfelt thank you for all who are subscribing. And if you want to subscribe, there's a little place down there that you can do so. But I have to say a heartfelt thank you, and also you're awesome. Everyone's invited to subscribe and join us on our videos.